Hi, this is Lucas.
Hi, Lucas. How you doing?
What's going on, Lucas?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am pretty good, but I'm going to get up and get a beer real quick.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna, but it's pretty full. Pretty full. We're just coming back from break.
Okay, cool. No problem. I'm sorry for calling early. I had no idea that I would be interrupting your other show.
Oh, no, that's all right, dude. Yeah, I didn't realize until after we got off with that other one, but we were trying to get off with her anyway, so it was no big deal,
Right.
man. She just, I don't know, she was an actress, but she was promoting a movie, but she had no energy, you know, she was just, I don't know, a zilch.
I heard a little bit of it, and I thought, okay, I thought I was calling to some pretty cool guys, but I didn't know I'd get Dr. Phil, you know. And the reason why I called earlier is when I called an hour early, I was in Vegas when I got the email for this, so I immediately put it on my phone at a different time zone. So.
Oh, wow. Is that close to where you are?
Yeah. It's about 9 hours away, but I think I was there for work or something. Something was going on that I was out there.
Okay.
I don't have enough money to afford the strippers, so it had to have been work.
You're in
By the way, what type of show is this? Is this blue humored show? How PC? How rated R can I go?
Oh, as far as you want, dude. Yeah, we are.
Okay, good.
We know no bounds.
Yeah.
We know.
Okay, that's great. That's the best type of show.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Awesome, dude.
That's the best type of show as long as you can see it through the G-string. Anyway.
Lucas, you're an actor?
I am I started out acting in this business. I started as an actor and got a few regional commercials and had a regional TV show for CW called Duke City Comedy League. It ran for 2 seasons, and it did very well. And then I've been in smaller independent films. I did several pilots 2 years ago. I was in, I believe, 3 pilots and a made-for-television movie called Buffalo in the Room, which will be coming out sometime, I think, next year, or maybe this. I'm not too sure when. I got to look at my IMDb to know when it's coming out.
Cool.
Right,
But
cool.
yeah, but then I evolved into comedy and stayed here. Love it. It's fun.
So did you start out just wanting to be an actor and then realize like comedy was your calling?
I realized that just acting does not pay the bills alone.
Okay.
So you're still
when you've
gonna
got a
do
knack
both.
For making, huh?
You're still gonna do both. You're not gonna like give up acting for comedy or anything like that.
Oh no, not at all. I love acting. It's great. In fact, I've got a couple scripts right now that my friends are producing, and so I'm going to take a look at them and see at the characters that they have me reading, and go from there. But no, not at all. I love. I was working one day for my birthday several years ago, and my mom called and said, "Hey, I'm sorry you're having to work on the film set." And I thought, no, this is the best day of my life. The worst day of my life on the film set is still the best day of my life.
Oh wow, that's
So,
cool.
yeah, I'm doing what I love doing.
Yeah.
I'm around people that are, generally you're working with people that are awesome, and I feel the same way about stand-up comedy. So any day I can laugh at myself, even if I just have to look down with my pants off, it's a great day, because I'm still, it might not be hard, but at least I know it's there, And so it's a great day.
Yeah, I've been dealing with that a lot
great
lately.
day.
I don't know if it's the fucking cold weather or what, dude. I don't know what's going on down there.
Well, I don't know. It might be the view. Are you sitting across from Slim?
Yeah, I know. It's kind of bad. Love you, Slim.
Go
I'm
fuck
kidding.
yourself,
I'm
Lucas.
Kidding. Don't kill me, Slim.
What's your comedy act like, Lucas? Do you work blue?
Always
Nice.
blue.
Fuck yeah.
No, I do different, aside from stand-up comedy, I give a small speech about suicide awareness and how comedy saved my life. One joke saved my life from committing suicide, and that's the truth.
Wow.
And so I give a talk about that, and that's inspirational, and I hope that can be heard by anyone of any age that is in that situation. And so that is really PG-13. That speech is PG-13.
Yeah.
But for stand-up comedy, go as far as you need to go.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, man.
talk about it. Those
Yeah.
are real things. If you thought about it, somebody probably experienced it.
Yeah.
You know, if I thought about it, if that manifested in my stand-up comedy, then I experienced that, and it could have been tragedy, but I turned that tragedy into comedy.
What made you want to commit suicide?
And so therefore, it's funny now. You know, it's I can live through it because I'm laughing at it.
Yeah.
Nice.
What made you want to commit suicide?
I was in Vegas. I was dating a guy. This was right before I got into acting. I was in Vegas, and he dumped me. And so I was in a hotel room, and I did not come out to my family. I wasn't out to them at that point.
Okay.
I wasn't doing stand-up comedy. And I was alone in a city of millions of people having fun. I was alone because I was dumped, and I felt like there was no other person for me.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, that's a lot,
I
man.
had Xanax.
Wow.
It's hard when you're amongst, millions of people.
A breakup,
and you're so alone.
if you're
And I had-
attached, is a breakup, no matter what, if you're attached, is hard to deal with.
They do suck.
Yeah. And then in a different city, and
Yeah.
there's no one there that you know.
Wow, yeah.
So I have PTSD, and so I had Xanax and decided I was going to take all of them. But before that, I can be a bitch about things, so I thought, I don't want the hotel water if I'm going to go out and going to drink something good. So I went down and ordered the best thing of my life. A drink saved my life, maybe. Screw comedy, a drink saved my life.
I like that.
I went downstairs and ordered the only drink I knew was a pina colada. And from the pina colada song, Rupert Holmes, if you like pina colada. So I ordered the only drink I knew, it was a pina colada. And this girl came up to me, her name was Trish. She came up to me and said, "What are you drinking?" And I told her, and I let her take a sip. And I figured if she trusts me, that's really trusting because I'm gay and I might have AIDS. I'm kidding. But anyway, she came up to me and gave her a drink, and she liked it. She said, "I want one of those," and she was my same age. And then her boyfriend came up, and she said, "We've been here 24 hours," and her boyfriend, she said, he already lost all his money, $1,000 in 24 hours.
Wow.
And I said, "Oh my God, he's a Vegas rookie." It's a good thing you didn't take him to the bar. It's a good thing you didn't take him to the strip club. He would have lost his shirt and his pants too. And she thought that was hilarious,
Yeah.
And she said, afterwards, she said, "I want you come hang out with us. Who are you here with?" And I told her, and she said, "Come hang out with us tomorrow at the pool. We're here for 3 days. Hang out with us." So I did. I hung out with them every single day.
Cool.
And so I went back up to my hotel room with my second pina colada, and I didn't commit suicide.
Cool.
I called a prostitute instead. That's the truth. I called a prostitute. I paid him. I had no idea the going rate was $300. I paid him $800. Talk about getting fucked twice. I thought I was paying by the inch. I had no idea he was charging by the centimeter. I'm telling you. It was just terrible. I mean, kill me, because $800? And I was the one giving up blows. I was giving him the blowjob.
Oh, man, what the
I really lost out.
a rip-off.
So I was in Vegas and all alone, but I knew that every single day for the next 3 days I was not going to be calling a prostitute. They cost too much money. That I would be hanging out with my friend Trish at the pool.
Yeah.
And I did. And then she left. She's somewhere from Oklahoma. If she's ever hearing this and ever remembers me, I don't remember her last name, and this is 9 years ago. I would love for her to contact me.
Yeah.
And so then I went to L.A., and that's where I called some friends of mine who actually live down the road and work in film. And they said, get into movies, go be an extra, do something while you're in L.A. And I did, and fell in love with it, and came back to New Mexico and worked on my talent as an actor and also as a comedian. As you can tell, I'm a better comedian than I'm an actor, but you wouldn't know that through my porn.
Slim actually pays to blow guys.
You know what?
Slim actually pays to blow guys.
That's not true.
I did. Wasn't that terrible? Wasn't that terrible? Now to know, if I would have known what I know now. Did
you wait for $800? I gotta ask a question though. $800 you paid to give the guy a blowjob. Did you actually make him come too with the blowjob, or?
I did, and I didn't take it in the face, thank God. So I have to deduct $50 for that. I'm sorry, guys. Or maybe pay him $50. I'm not sure, but no, it was. That was a very interesting time in my life. But I can look back at that now and say, because I just broke up with another boyfriend. It seems to be like a trend in my life. But anyway, this would have been the hardest breakup I would have ever faced in my life. Was the one from 3 months ago. And I can say that if I was not prepared as an individual and being able to stand on really the best thing I know is laughter and stand-up comedy, and if I wasn't this strong individual now, it would have been more devastating.
Wow. But,
you get through it and you say, what? Every single day, because he hit me twice, and after the second time, I said, I'm leaving, because otherwise you're going to wake up tomorrow and you're not going to have a jaw, like this is going to end or I'm leaving. So I left, and every day you look at something and you say, I'm going to find the funny in it, and you do. You focus on the funny things.
Now, it said, are you a medical marijuana advocate?
I am actually. I used to write for the Medical Marijuana Journal until they went bankrupt because they smoked all their profits. You can always trust a stoner to get a job done. You just can't trust him to get it done on time. And that's why I had a 3-hour reminder for your show. Anyway, so yes, I am a very big advocate of the cannabis because I have PTSD. PTSD, and if it relaxes me and makes me feel like a better person at the end of the day, I don't give a shit what people have to say about it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for me, and nobody's getting harmed in the process of it. So.
Were you in the military?
No. I was when I was younger, when I was around 10 years old, I was sexually assaulted, touched. I was touched by an older kid, a neighbor boy that lived right down the road.
Wow.
And so that was, I can say, wow, if he would have approached me properly and maybe taken me on a date, maybe I would have let him go to third base without, fighting him. Yeah. Take me on a date, bro. Be a gentleman about it. Buy me a drink.
Right?
So, and now whatever. I stand on my own 2 feet. I'm a good person. Good people usually smoke weed.
Yeah.
Look at John Lennon.
Yeah, man.
I mean, Bob Dylan never hurt anyone. I mean, certainly his songs were terrible and
he hurt my ears.
Killed some eardrums, but killed your eardrums. But nobody ever died from it.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy too when you look at guys like Joe Rogan, who all that guy does is smoke pot, but he does everything. He does MMA, he does a podcast, he's racing cars. And
he's not just sitting on his couch eating fucking Funyuns.
I actually do like Bob Dylan.
I'm sorry, Pete.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good, man. He does have a terrible.
I knew I heard the mute button. Like the 5-second delay. They're like, no, you can say anything you want on this show. Go as far as you want. You talk about Bob Dylan. That's
no. That's the end.
You can talk shit about Bob Dylan all you want. I don't care.
I hate Bob Dylan. He sucks.
Unless you're in bed with him. Don't give me that,
You're awesome, Lucas.
Anyway, it's just life is freaking good. As long as I have my weed around 4:30 every day, that's running late, but life is really good.
Slim needs to smoke some weed.
No, I've seen that before.
Oh,
You
yeah?
don't want me smoking weed. It's not, I'm best either drunk or sober.
Is he like a power bottom when he's stoned?
He crouches in the corner.
Shit is spinning, but it's just no good. It's no good. It's no good, guys.
So, where are you guys based out of?
We're in New Jersey, down the shore.
Oh, you're in New Jersey.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it sounded really like he was like, oh, Jersey.
Yeah,
No,
that
this is what
explains a
happened.
lot.
This is what happened. When you said New Jersey, that's pretty awesome because I was on a film. I was working on a film 2 years ago, and the producer was just having a bad day. And this is a terrible raunchy joke, but I've got to say it. And so I went in there. I knew I had to make his day happy, and I wasn't going to go down on him. So anyway, I told him, I said, you know, that Hurricane Sandy didn't hit Jersey. Snooky just queefed. And he fell out of his chair, and he said, Lucas, that is the most disgusting thing I've heard, but I needed to laugh. And I made him laugh, you know, so I felt special that day.
That's awesome.
That was pretty cool.
Anyway, that's
Yeah.
my one story about New Jersey. No, I never really have been there except Newark on layovers. So.
Yeah, my kids were up here during Sandy, and I remember we didn't have it bad down here, man. We didn't have like flooding or anything, but the power was out for like days, man. And I know they were a little scared, but they had lightsabers, so they were using those around the house. And they asked me if I was scared, and I'm like, no, buddies. You know, I got my best buddies with me right here, and it was just cool.
Well, I am so sorry for what the people did have to go through. Of course, that was just a joke. You know, I wanted to make the guy laugh. And,
Yeah.
and Snooki is the easiest thing.
Yeah.
Jersey is too. But no, I felt that's terrible what they went through.
I had to wait in line like an hour for coffee. That was excruciating.
Right.
The only place open was Wawa, like up the road, and I had to wait in line an hour for coffee. That was my Sandy story, dude. It was.
Lost everything.
Oh.
Pete lost everything. In
Did he?
Sandy,
Yeah, to quote Dr. Zoidberg, I've lost everything.
everything.
Except for a sandwich.
Oh gosh.
They were literally handing out sandwiches on my street.
You lost your house, dude?
Yeah,
Oh
man.
my, seriously?
Yeah,
Wow.
man.
Dude.
Wow. I thought you were bullshitting about that.
No, that's what's crazy about down here. Like where I live, it's like probably like what? 20 minutes from where Pete was, and like
Yeah.
some places got it bad.
Yeah.
Some places got nothing, man. Like we had nothing.
Yeah, well, that was the same thing. Like right
How's
here,
it snow
like I
right
was
now?
fine, and Pete was like down the road.
Yeah, I was
and got all
in
fucked up.
Mystic. You don't want to be in Mystic, even when it's like good weather. But like,
Wow.
I'm kind of like a giant comic book nerd, and I my entire collection just turned into mush in my hands.
Oh.
Just lost all
Oh
his
man.
comic books.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah,
That sucks.
yeah, it was. Yeah, but you know.
Do you do the Comic Cons?
Yeah, I've been to a couple of those. I haven't been to one in a while, but they are cool. I like going to them.
I host a lot of those. You know, part of what part of my work is hosting them. So I do quite a bit of those. They're really fun because you get to meet the celebrities and hang. One of the individuals I hung out with and worked with was Vern Troyer, Mini-Me from Austin Powers.
Oh wow!
And had a blast. You know, I was at the crap tables with him, and I was going to lose money. I had lost all my money, so I was getting out. I was going to go to the ATM and pull out more. Well, he threw me a 50 and said, "Keep playing, Lucas. Keep playing." So I did, and I won that night. Was it blackjack or poker? I won $300.
Nice.
Then went and played roulette, and I played roulette with some of the big people from Public Enemy, with Drew and one other individual from Public Enemy. Anyway, I learned how to play roulette with them. So I won $800 the entire weekend. Then we go to the bar, and I'm with Vern Troyer, Mini-Me from Austin Powers, and somebody recognizes him and rushes over to the bar to meet him, to greet him, and crushed his hover-round, you know, and stepped on it. And I made a joke about it. And I don't remember what the joke was, but he said, Lucas, that was a great joke. Let's fist. I want to fist you. You know, fist pumps. And I said, Vern, you don't want to fist me. They'll never find you. I said, and nobody has seen Mike Myers for about 3 years. And either I'm plugged up by cheese or Mike Myers. I'm not sure which, and he bawled laughing, So I love my Comic-Con friends. They're amazing people.
Yeah.
So that's my story about Comic-Con.
But you said you host the event. Like, what goes into hosting an event like that?
Well, what I do is I host the after hours event. So I'm the stand-up comedian and host, and so I introduce the bands on stage and the celebrities that are there, introduce them, and then I host some panels. So it's not a big deal for me, It's what I love doing.
That's really cool.
That's one reason why I love ad-libbing so much, like these radio shows, because it helps me for those events when you're just up there introducing or emceeing an event, and you just need to keep it going, but you can be quick on your feet. And so it just all comes together. It's a complete circle, I think, and makes you a better person, a better talent, definitely. So I do a lot of those, and they're really fun. Plus, you get to come up with stories like this, I have so many stories about Comic-Con because I'm living it. It's fun. You're up till 3 in the morning and back up at 10 in the morning. And you do that for 3 days straight, and it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Because the people are so appreciative that go there. I was telling somebody just a couple days ago how amazing it is to be somebody that is up and coming, because I know my comedy's funny and I know I'm kind of edgy on things, and it's great to be up and coming. But what's more amazing is being able to see these people who admire you and who really are the people going to go see your shows. And then you see them being treated sometimes poorly by the celebrities that they get to meet. And the best thing about a Comic-Con is those individuals that are there, the celebrities, 98% of the time, they are there because they want to be there. And they know who their bread and butter is, so they go out and sign autographs for these individuals. And it's phenomenal. You get to see them meet their idols, and there's nothing better than that.
Yeah.
On the flip side, when you see a celebrity treating one of their fans poorly, you just want to say, what the hell, man? They're the ones that have made you your millions, and that's why you can command what you want at the box office.
Yup.
So, yeah.
So have you ever picked up any dudes at a Comic-Con? Like, you got to go for the guy that pulls off a really good Batman.
Yeah, that Christian Bale voice.
Do you know of one?
No, I don't. Unfortunately.
Because if you know of a Comic-Con impersonator like that, and he's ripped and gorgeous and gay, not even gay, I'll take him straight as long as he's into 5'1" Latino-ish, I can pull it off. I'll even wear a wig.
Nice.
I'll dress up as Wonder Woman if I have to.
Shit, I might be into that.
I played She-Ra because my She-Man was down the road. I'm not kidding. The first time my mother saw me wearing her heels, she asked if I was turning into a transformer. I said, no, but I'd make a great Decepticon.
So do you cross-dress?
No, I don't cross-dress, but I like wearing heels. I like wearing high heels because they make me feel 6 inches taller, and 6 inches is a big deal when you're only 6 inches yourself. 6 inches is a big deal when you're only 5'1".
Yeah.
So I always liked that, and so then I decided, hey, Phyllis Diller wore a feathered boa in her act, and Mom's Mabley looked like she was homeless.
Yeah.
And you develop these, not characters, but people that you identify with when you're growing up. And I identified with a lot of females in my life. Good thing they weren't on menopause at the time. I would have been a bitch right now. I'd be bitching right now. Anyway, so you identify I identified with those women, my mom being one of them, and so I think that's a lot of where your comedy comes. That's where my comedy has come from. Of course, now you deviate into different areas.
Yeah.
But, no, I don't cross dress. I cross dressed once for a show and it was for a drag show, and I was co-hosting it. And after I ripped the duct tape off at the end of the night, I had enough foreskin to begin with. I don't need any more. I'm never doing this again. So I never, ever tucked again. You know? I never have.
Yeah.
It's just way too dangerous. As a matter of fact, I do love my penis. So I might be a bottom, but I still love my penis.
All right.
So I said, hell no.
Yeah, fuck that, bro.
Lucas, you have been amazing.
Dude,
this has been
you're
a
the best.
Great interview. We gotta let you go though, because we got another interview in like 10. So why don't you get like all your plugs out, and we will definitely keep in touch and hopefully have you on the show again.
Yeah, dude.
I would love to, and I've got friends in Jersey that want me to go perform there. I need to book it with them. I need to get out there and just, do a stand-up thing, and hopefully you guys will come see it.
Yeah,
and
dude.
if you're in the area too, you can come in studio and do the show with us. That would be great too.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that would be awesome. Double
man.
bonus.
Fuck yeah.
I can come in the studio.
Come in Slim
all
Studio.
over Pete. You can come all over Pete.
Well, thank you so much for having me on your show. I look forward
you,
to
dude.
next time.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
take care, Lucas.
Take care. Bye.
Bye. He was amazing,
He was awesome.
man.
That's
Fucking
good,
cool.
man. All right, guys, we're going to break. We'll be back.